Hey guys, how's it going? Excuse me. Well, just thought I'd try to bring a little wisdom to you guys today. Get the wheels turning. Uh, help me get my wheels turning a little more. I kind of want to talk about diet a little bit. Seems like it's something really important to a lot of people right now in this confusing time, even people who don't necessarily know that the earth is flat or that everything they know is just the reverse of truth or just a flat out lie. you know, those people still, a lot of people have got like this strong sense that they need to find the perfect diet for the human being. And I personally want to find whatever that perfect diet is because I was smoking cigarettes, and sometimes I might indulge in a cigarette every now and again still, just because I was told quitting cold turkey is actually bad for your health. But, anyway, I'm trying to pursue health really hard because I was doing, like I was smoking cigarettes, and I feel like I was really unhealthy, or maybe I still am really unhealthy. Started going to the gym, then I figured out, like bodybuilding and extreme sports is really stressful on the body, and that you should just find your happy medium for your exercise. Definitely push yourself, but you don't need more than so much. And so that's that. And then, I'm getting really into the diet thing. When I first started with the blood over intent, I was on board with everybody else with the vegan diet, and it was very just cut and dry vegan diet. Vegetables, fruits, and grains, and no meat or dairy. Right? Vegan diet. I was doing that for a little bit, and for some reason, I just wasn't feeling good. Like I didn't have as much energy. Can't remember exactly why I quit the vegan diet. I probably also just genuinely had a craving for meat and dairy. But I started doing research, as I do, and started learning about the paleo diet, the meat and dairy based diet. More specifically, raw meat and such. And I was liking that diet, honestly. I really liked that diet. But then I started doing more research into the diet thing, and I just recently I got more turned on to the raw vegan fruitarian diet. So, because I was researching just like, it's like I said in one of my previous videos that I probably deleted, but if you want to find something, you're going to find it. If you want to find proof to debunk the flat earth, or to debunk anything, or to prove something or prove your point, you're going to find it. It doesn't matter what you're going to look for. You're going to find an opinion on it, and you're going to take it for truth. And there might be meta-analysis on whatever it is. There might be a smaller analysis on it, but you're always going to find what you want to find. And it's all really depends on what you're typing in. You talk to a round earther and tell them about the flat earth, they're not going to type in flat earth proof. They're going to type in flat earth debunked because they don't want to deal with that. They don't want to have to deal with relearning their whole life over again. And that's fine. You know, that is just fine. I encourage people that if they don't believe in the flat earth, if they don't believe in blood over intent or anything like that, that don't look into it. It's going to end up being a lot more complicated than you think, because either you're going to be doing all this research to debunk it all the time, or you're going to end up crashing your entire world and realizing that the earth is flat and that we do live in a game, pretty much, a simulator, that everything's an illusion, and we are not everything is as it seems, and we are not being told the truth for some odd reason. You get what you want, you get what you put out. It's all just kind of this weird thing. And this diet thing, it's going back and forth for me for some reason. Like, I went vegan, and then primal paleo raw meat, and then to the raw vegan fruitarian, and now I'm thinking about like having a balance. But one thing I will say about diet is definitely if you're cooking your food, if you're cooking your vegetables and you're eating grains, I don't think grains are good for you. All the research I've done on it, it doesn't matter. Both the paleos and the vegans will both agree that grains are just for the slaves. You know, it's for starving people. That you don't need to be eating it. And it's not good for the human. So I will say that. And cooked food is cancerous. That's another thing I've found. It doesn't matter whether it's fruit, it doesn't matter if it's a vegetable, it doesn't matter if it's meat, it doesn't matter. If you cook it, it's cancerous. It's not good for you. That's what I've been coming to find. No matter what. Whether it's the vegan diet or a fruitarian diet or a paleo diet, it doesn't matter. No grains, don't cook your food. Definitely care about where you're getting your food and know where you're getting your source from. That's another problem that we have with figuring out this diet shit, because some people just can't go out and kill their own food because they think it's weird. People can't go out and grow their own crop because they don't live in a good area, or they just don't have the money, and we gotta live by that limitation for some reason right now. I'm sorry, but that's a big problem. Is our source, the source of our food, is not good unless you know that you're doing it yourself. And even then, it's like, how healthy are the animals? How healthy are the plants right now? People believe that we're getting chemical sprayed all day. You know, how healthy are the animals? How healthy are the plants? How healthy are the fruits? We don't know. Maybe we're all just fucked either way, but I don't think we're all just fucked. There's going to be some epic prophecy going on, you know. But something I've noticed that vegans and the paleos both agree on as well is that factory farming is wrong. That if you ask a paleo, would you like to know how your animal was slaughtered and when it was slaughtered? Like, yes, I would. Me, if I was still on the paleo diet, if I had a slab of meat in the fridge right now, I'd want to know exactly when the animal was killed. I want to know if it was processed at all. I want to know if it was free range and living a happy life and not being factory farmed. We can all agree factory farming is wrong, and they're not feeding these animals correctly. They're not living a happy life. Factory farming is wrong, and if you're getting, and like, I believe fruits and vegetables can be factory farmed as well. I mean, how do we know how good the fruits and vegetables are at the store, you know? Like, they're animals too. That's another thing I said. They're just another animal on this planet, just like we are. We're just another animal on this planet. It's the animal planet for a reason. It's just a bunch of animals. They're all conscious. They're all living and growing and experiencing. It doesn't matter if it's a human or a squirrel or a fucking leaf of lettuce. It doesn't matter. Head of lettuce. Whatever. It doesn't matter. They're all living animals. We're all living animals on this planet. And is it wrong to kill an animal? I don't know. I don't think it's wrong to kill another animal. I do it. You know, the key, I think Quasiluminous said this in one of his videos, it doesn't fucking matter. You know, if you're eating McDonald's every day, yeah, sure, you might die, but it's really all about appreciation for your food. Are you, if you're buying it from the store, are you at least like saying a prayer in your head, you know, like thank you so much? Are you taking your food outside and giving it to the sun and just getting down and saying thank you? Are you appreciating your dinner? Are you appreciating your food? I think that's what it's all about, really, because in the end we're all just killing animals. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking cucumber or a deer. It doesn't matter. They're just another animal. You're killing an animal. I don't care what you think. You can research it right now. I would recommend that you research it right now. Plants are conscious. Plants are living creatures, and they can feel, and they have experiences, and they're living a life. I know that sounds like some hippie shit, but it's true. You doubt me on it, but go do some research on it. They're just another living, breathing animal. And this shit, how could you go out and kill your own food? Look at this picture of this cute rat. It does, like, they're all fucking your carrots that you're mounting down on right now. Somebody had to chop that up out of the ground. Probably didn't appreciate it. It was screaming bloody murder, you know. Biting into it, it might still be alive, screaming bloody murder, because you're not appreciating it. It doesn't matter. Honestly, if you're not appreciating your food, you know, that's what it all comes down to, I believe. Just appreciate your food. And another thing I'm starting to go with right now is kind of find your balance for your diet, because everybody's body is different. Everybody is different. Everybody needs something different. You know? For me, I don't know. You gotta experiment. You gotta find what you need. I truly think it's a balance. And more leaning towards like raw fruits and vegetables. You know, don't cook your shit. Don't salt it, season it. You know, just eat it the way it is. Yeah, the diet for the human being. Just fucking eat. Just fucking eat and appreciate your food. If you had to go kill something, a real living animal for it, then appreciate this shit. The first time I went out and killed something, I was like, it was kind of a moment for me, but I really had to sit there and appreciate Mother Nature for giving that to me, for giving herself unto me, for that experience to learn and come to this conclusion that it don't matter. It don't matter. You could be plucking a tomato off the plant, or you could be shooting a rabbit. It don't matter. It don't matter. It just comes down to appreciation and a balance, probably. I'm really turned on to the raw vegan fruitarian diet, so I'm going to lean more towards that. Probably do more like a high fat diet because I'm a little skinny guy. I'm working on it. Trying to gain some weight. I'm really tall. I need to gain some weight. Gain weight, get back into shape. Like I said, I was smoking cigarettes, and I was really just afraid that I wasn't going to be healthy enough or something. And this whole diet thing is a really big deal to me, and it's a really big deal to everybody for some reason. We can all agree factory farming is wrong. We can all agree that grains are bad for you. But for some reason, we're just fighting against each other. Maybe it's just a raw foods diet, period. Maybe you just need to know what's native to your area. We don't know these things. We've lost the knowledge. We don't know anymore. And I'm sure, like, genetic mutation has something to do with all this being indoctrinated into the system for I don't even know how long. How long has it been? You see, we don't know, and it's been so long, I bet, that we've been produced, made into what they want us to be. And maybe that has something to do with it too. It's just really confusing, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think we need to stick to the vegan fruitarian diet? Do you think we need a balance like I'm talking about? Do you think we need to go? Are you a paleo, going on the paleo diet, raw meat, raw eggs, raw milk, that whole thing? Let me know what your research has made you believe and conclude for now, because my shit's always changing. I can't make up my mind because, like I said, we've been indoctrinated into the system our whole lives, and now all of a sudden we know that everything we've been told is just bullshit, and it's hard to find the truth anymore. We don't know what the truth is because we're all fighting about it still. We're all fighting about it. And it's fucking ridiculous. If anybody knew what was going on in the world exactly, we'd all know it. It'd be a general understanding. Nobody would be fighting about it. Guaranteed. The fact that there are so many religions and science is a religion, shut the fuck up. I don't care if you gave a thumbs down to the video right there. Fuck you. If you're into science and shit, you're fucking stupid. You're getting suckered into another religion just like everybody else. Wake the fuck up. Sorry if that hurts your feelings, but it's just another religion. You're just taking another person's words, another person's formulas that you haven't necessarily rummaged through yourself to find out if these formulas are true or not. And we're getting spoon-fed lies from the tablecloth, man. System of a Down. It's right in your face all fucking day on everything. Getting fed lies from the tablecloth. And you think NASA is going to tell you the truth about what's going on? You think your pastor is telling you the truth about what's going on? Your pastor probably thinks they know that they're telling the truth about the world and shit, but really they just got indoctrinated just as hard as everybody else, and they happen to pursue a career in this shit and be a part of the whole scheme without even knowing it. Just like your teachers conned into being part of the scheme without even knowing it. It's ridiculous. Our lives are ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And even our own little group of blood over intent is just kind of scattered between each other. That's fucking ridiculous. Didn't we all come together over one common cause? You remember back when you first did blood over intent, why did you do it? You watched Quasi-Luminous video and he told you to? Or you felt something in your heart that said, something's got to be made right here. We've got to end human suffering. We've got to find the truth. That's why you did it. That's why I did it. To end human suffering, to find the truth, and bring forth heaven on earth. We just bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. And that's why you did it. It was very simple when you first did it, I guarantee it. Whether you knew about the flat earth or not, it was very simple in the beginning. And now there's like 3, 4, 5 different sections of blood over intent, and they're all against each other, and some of them just are like not against anybody, like me. I'm not against nobody. I'm not going to say I'm against Evan Madge and all that shit, but hey, I believe the Black Messiah is the key. You know, I'm going to choose to believe that. I'm not going to take that side, because then I'm choosing sides and making it seem like I have to choose sides and shit. But I'm not choosing sides. I'm not choosing sides. I'm just trying to find out what the fuck's going on here and what's going to bring forth heaven on earth. I don't care if Quasi-Luminous is going to lead us all to heaven. I don't care if Devin Madge is going to lead us all to heaven. I don't care if the Black... Well, I do care if any of these guys lead us to heaven, but heaven on earth, but I care, but I don't care. I don't care about the separation. I think we all need to have a general understanding, which we don't have, and it's sad, it sucks. We don't have a general understanding, and that's our weakness, right? That's our weakness within this little group even. We've been indoctrinated into the system for so long, and that's where I think the Black Messiah comes in, guys. There's got to be somebody, there's got to be the hero, you know, or whatever it is, the key. Because I guarantee you don't know exactly what's going on here. I don't, because I'm humble enough to realize that. I am humble in the fact that I don't know. I am humble in the fact that I've been indoctrinated into a system my whole life, and that I need to be broken of things in baby steps and in my own pace, so I can come to the same point that we all want to get to. We all want to end human suffering. We all want to bring forth heaven on earth. Everyone wants to end human suffering, and not even just blood over intent. You can ask anybody. Anybody wants to end human suffering. And that's all we want. We just want to bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all. That's all we want. That's all we need. Love is all we need. Love is all we need. I kind of got off from the diet thing there. I kind of just wanted to make a video on my thoughts on the diet thing, but I just kind of went off there. I'm trying to get all my thoughts back onto the internet, you know, because I said I deleted all my fucking videos. Except for the blood ones. And ones of my daughter. Anyways, I think that's gonna just about do it for right now. If you made it this far, okay. Peace. Peace together. Motherfucker, I love you. I love you so much. Peace. Another thing. You are the important one. You are going to bring us everlasting life. You are going to bring us heaven on earth. It's you. And nobody else is going to save you from the end of days but you. And that's going to be more and more true the more you start to look into that. Anyways, I love you guys.